I said it was 50.
He said he said I owe you $20. He owes you $20.
He owes you $20? Why?
Okay.
And then I crossed him over.
Because I bet him that the Lakers they were gonna make the playoffs, but they weren't gonna be a play-in spot.
Yeah.
Well, he said they weren't even going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think it was pre-Luka trade too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit! God damn!
Oh fuck!
Holy
big wieners.
fuck!
It was a big wiener.
Blew the wieners out.
I had told them also that
Big wiener.
No, before we got Luka, I had told them I was like, I don't even think we're gonna make the playoffs because they'll just.
I told him we were gonna make it.
Just because I already knew like Anthony Davis was gonna get hurt when he got hurt, I was like, oh, I don't even think we're gonna make the playoffs, but whatever. What is episode 134? Can somebody fact check me real quick before
It's episode big wieners.
before I start yelling and break the speakers?
Vinegar.
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 It says 133 on here, but if you haven't changed it,
No. Actually, check the podcast
Oh,
because I don't think I changed it, but then I don't.
You're talking about checking in here, right?
Yeah, the podcast.
okay, cool.
I think it's 130. I want to say it's 130
134.
is the episode we're on.
This one.
Okay. Are we back, baby? Episode 134 of the Werkz. And we back in the building after like a 4-week hiatus. We're here, baby.
What are you wrangling in over there?
Whoa.
A big Longanisa?
Whoa. I wish. Yeah, big Longanisa?
Cut that.
Shit, I'll fucking eat a big Longanisa. God damn.
It was like 2, maybe even 2.5 inches.
Oh,
God damn.
This is freaking huge.
Yeah, if you want to eat like breakfast Filipino food, come here in the morning and I guarantee you it's gonna be fucking.
I don't think I've ever.
No, you weren't here that day, huh?
When you brought breakfast?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
You ended up skipping out that day, didn't you?
I don't think I was invited.
No, you were invited. but I think
No. It was what's his name was here?
Who?
AJ.
AJ.
AJ was
Oh,
here.
that was right.
He only gets
but you
food
didn't
when
wanna
AJ's
come.
here.
No, I always want to come.
Whoa.
Yeah, he does.
Whoa.
I honestly don't think I've had any good like Filipino food like restaurant wise.
Okay.
So I should probably explore this area more because
You're telling me
I
no.
told him.
Oh.
I told him because because we came from the 10 and it made us turn right before the Cars Jr. where you crashed.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, did you turn on Manila Way?
oh, of course. Signed it across my past.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. I'll tell you right now. There's the Filipino.
There's like 7 restaurants right there.
Yeah, if you want really good authentic food, Salo Salo is up the street off Nogales. That one is like authentically authentic. Like if you're really looking for that. If you want just Filipino food, like just bomb ass Filipino food, there's the store that's inside of Island Pacific. Not Pacific. Seafood. No, Island Pacific is on the right side, left side.
Left side. If you're going down to Amar,
Yeah, if I'm going towards
Seafood
Chris
City's
House,
on the right.
left side.
Yeah, the left side.
Yeah, so the right side, Island Pacific, they have a restaurant inside.
Okay.
That's where I get my shit, like my egg rolls and all that shit.
Oh yeah, those.
They
okay.
have fucking good food in there. I love.
Now I know.
Yeah.
All right, I have to check it out because again, I never find good Filipino places.
I thought that. The Skiers place was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah,
There's some guy that was talking to me because I was asking him like, "Oh, what's that one?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, it's because they didn't have a sign for that one." And he's like, "Oh, it's liver, chicken liver."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Grab it." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll try it." And then he's like, "Try the balut." And I was like, "Yeah, you're gonna get me. You're gonna get me, stupid."
And he's like, "Yeah, I'm from the Bay Area," and then he jumped on the table and started.
And then
hyphy.
he was like, "Oh, well, shit."
Yeah.
He's
And
called
then,
me a bitch. I don't know why. He said that's.
He's like pastos.
But it's funny thing was he has a Laker hat on, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking if you like pancit palabok, they have really good pancit palabok up there in Manila Sunset. It's right next to the Sal Salo.
Yeah.
That one's a mom and pop. The Manila Sunset.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and that one they have really good.
Is that the place?
pancit palabok.
That's the place that just got renovated or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you could say rated.
Rated.
Damn. Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. Really
No, but yeah,
authentic.
that
They
place,
were gambling back there.
Their pancit palabok is the fucking shit, man. It's as close as my grandma's I've ever got.
Okay.
It's fucking
I was telling that guy
delicious.
that was from the Bay Area. I was like, yeah, because he was like, try the balloon. I was like, hell no. I was like, they got me to try the
Didn't go on.
Didn't go on.
And I was like, hell no. I was like, nope. I was like,
I'm
Ray
about to-
loves that
oh,
shit.
dog,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get some tomorrow.
It's not my cup of tea either.
All right.
All right, yeah, we back.
All right.
This is episode 134. Sorry for the little sidetrack, but I mean, I haven't seen everyone in a really long time, so it's great to have everybody back. And yeah, man.
Socks. Give your pants to your socks.
Yeah, dude. It's a style.
And you know what we do every time we start this pod? We do
fuck?
The fuck?
This is gonna get hyphy real quick.
You know what we
This is
do?
about the pin drop.
Nah, I won't come up. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna go do
My
the wall.
knees.
Go do the floor.
I'm ready. I got my ankle braces on. I'm good. All right, man. The way we start every pod is we do our mental health check of the week, and we'll go down the line. We'll probably start over there with Rob, and then make our way down to Addison. Since Addison, our special guest today, is finally back in the building.
What's up?
Was it in the neighborhood?
Good to have you.
Always in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he was trying Filipino food, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm in the
Oh,
neighborhood."
yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here. All right, Rob. How was your week or your weeks?
My weeks have been okay work-wise. This month I'm doing a new process and it's stressed me the fuck out because I was telling Addison every single day they change the schedule. I'm not even joking. Every single day they've changed the schedule.
Like your work schedule, or
The
just the schedule?
the schedule for the manufacturing.
Mhm.
Every single day. There hasn't been one day where they didn't change it.
That seems like me back in Oracle days.
So their stuff's getting pushed out, or we'll stage stuff, and then it'll be like 6 work orders, and they'll only do 4 of them, and then they'll push the 2 to the next day, and those 2 from the next day will get pushed
Welcome
the next
to my
day.
world, Rob. How does that feel?
Honestly, it wouldn't be bad if I probably would have liked it at Gilead because over there it's just super disorganized, like super disorganized.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like I said, work's been chill. I mean, it's been stressful. I'm still learning. I just got my tooth, my root canal done, so that's completely finished. So that's kind of interesting. There was a 4 appointment process,
Damn.
so got that done. So that was nice to get done. Let's see what else. My shoulder's been fucked up. I don't know what I did to mess it up, but it's been messed up and it's barely getting back to normal.
Sounds like Chris.
Yeah. Well, I definitely pulled something in like my trap muscle or something because it's been really bad. And then right when my shoulder's starting to feel a little bit better, I fucking felt like you, and I thought I had gout. I couldn't really walk.
It's weird, huh?
Damn.
It's
Well, it
weird.
wasn't
It's
gout,
crazy.
but I think it's plantar fasciitis.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I couldn't walk, and I had to go to work, and it was just like I couldn't put any pressure on it. Like I couldn't do this if I wanted to that day.
Mm.
It still comes and goes. Whoa.
It's time for some New Balance, boys.
Yeah, honestly, I'm about to get some hookah,
Yeah, I
some
was saying
hookahs or whatever.
The hookahs.
I'm about to get those, but I mean, I'm able to walk now, but if I stay stagnant, it tightens up. But I have like you said you had an ankle brace. I have a foot brace on underneath my sock.
Hey, I'm not taking any chances anymore, dog. I got both of my ankle braces on. I wear them every day when I know I'm gonna do any activity.
So, like I said, but
I'm not taking any chances.
and because of my
there.
shoulder and my foot, I haven't been to the gym in forever. So
Damn.
mentally, that sucked because that was like one of my main things I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean that's been the past couple of weeks. Some exciting news is I'm getting my passport on Monday. Well, I'm doing the application to get my passport on Monday,
Hey,
so that should be pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, other than that, life's been pretty good.
how's Wallaby?
He's good. I think he's just getting used to it all. I'm surprised he doesn't really seem to mind the drive, so that's good. I mean, yeah, he's fine. Like I said, I've been joking with him, and I think he fits in with everyone.
Eric, you suck.
We actually just had a lady she put in her 2 weeks. Today was her last day, So she's been there for 10 years.
Dang.
But yeah, she just quit. So it's just interesting. Like I said,
Yeah, we had a lot of people quit as well.
but yeah, Chris.
Chris, how was your weeks, Chris?
My week.
Oh, sorry. I'll give this week a 7.
7.
That's good, actually.
Besides work with
Tariffs.
changing his mind again.
My wife was like, "Did you check out Chris?" And I was like, "Why?" Trump changed the push the tariffs again.
Yep, he did.
I was like,
Dude,
"Oh,
and
fuck."
changed. Now we gotta fix all that. Well, yes and no. Depends on certain things.
Chris
But
is like,
anyway.
I'm still charging your ass tariff prices.
Yeah, seriously.
If you ain't asking, I'm not changing it.
Yeah. But other than that, the weeks have been good. Went to a concert last week. That was pretty fun. Country concert. So that was fun. And then this week,
You go
kind
to
of.
Stagecoach this year?
Huh?
You go to
I
Stagecoach?
didn't go to stage shoot. It was just gonna be way too much money
Mm.
to pay, and I wasn't gonna take the time off from work. And I was like,
Mm.
I thought about just going the one day, but like the Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, man, all the way out there and back. Like
Yeah.
the next day, I was like, that's too much. So
That
I
makes
just
sense.
ended up selling my ticket. I don't know. Maybe next year I'll go. I'll see. Depends on. It's just getting me. It's doing what Coachella did. Like they were small, and then all like bigger acts are getting there, and now it's a little bourgeois.
Kind of interesting, like acts too. Now I saw like
Yeah.
Voodoo Dolls and
Yeah.
T-Pain.
T-Pain
I'm like,
was there.
It's like branching out from
Yeah.
country
Backstreet
now.
Boys were there.
Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
I was like, what?
You said that EDC was this weekend?
EDC's this weekend. Yeah.
EDC Vegas?
Vegas. Yeah. Las Vegas.
It's always been in May?
Huh?
I thought it was always in like June or
No,
July.
No, it's been in May. It's been in May. I want to say.
I always thought it was in like June or July. I thought it was
It's
pretty
been
early
like
this year.
it's been 7 years. Before it was in June. Yeah, but it's just it got way too hot. Too many heat strokes out there, and so they changed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then this week, the beginning of this week was dragging out. Like Monday and Tuesday, I felt like I had done 2 weeks just in those 2 days.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Yesterday, I don't know what happened. It was just yesterday and today just went by really quick. I guess I don't know. It felt like the same level of work all day and traffic. Maybe they've been working on the 605. I'm sorry, and the 60. And dude, it's been taking me an extra 25 minutes
Damn.
to get home. My ride's already an hour and 30, something like that. So now I'm just getting off the freeway. I'm up driving through Rose Hills and everything.
Mm.
But other than that, today was good. Yesterday was good. Wednesday was and then like I said, Monday, Tuesday sucked. So I'm gonna give it 6.5.
After all that, 6.5. That's great.
6.5.
My weeks were crazy, shitty, stressful. This week at work was pretty chill. I had Wednesday off. Congratulations to my daughter. She's their first season of flag football for girls. They won the championship. It's pretty awesome.
Congrats.
So I had that going on. I'm still renovating my house, so it's going stressful as fuck. Work is slow right now. Crazy. It's crazy because it's slow right now, which it's never slow like this. So I've been able to take sick days and just call off and all that stuff for this month. I have next week's Thursday, Friday off, going into a holiday, which I've never done, and it's amazing. So yeah, man. With all that shit, I'm saying like a 5 right now. I'm average. I'm above water. I'm not drowning, but I'm getting through it right now. Going through it and getting through it, as I say. But yeah, that's my life right now. Addison?
Sorry, 1 second. Let's see. This week, what the hell did I do this week?
Work.
Yeah, work. Work's been a little crazy for me. Thanks to the cost initiatives.
or the cost savings.
Yeah, a cost saving. Sorry.
That's what they're saying. They're not calling it the other word.
Yeah.
It's called cost savings.
Yeah. So
We can't ship shit, and we're keeping it because we can't ship it because they don't want to pay the extra. So they said, don't say the word. It's cost savings.
Did they really tell you not to say the word?
yeah, literally.
Really?
100%. We can't say the word.
What?
We can't say that word. It's cost savings.
I'll say it,
I'll put it in an email.
I'll put it in an email.
But
And the tariffs.
yeah,
Oh, can't say it.
Trump's tariffs.
yeah, it's been kind of crazy for me, especially like today was shit
it
show.
was fucking crazy today.
This morning, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. But I mean, honestly though, like it's been busy, but hasn't been too bad. This week's been chill. I played basketball Wednesday. Fucking, fucking
Crossing people there.
fucking beat Ernie.
Grabbing dicks like
Whoa.
Jalen Brown.
Beat off Ernie. That was pretty cool.
Jose owes me $20.
Jose owed me $20. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to keep my mental at a high, so I'm gonna go like a fucking 9.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hell
Whoa,
yeah.
damn.
Hell yeah.
You're bringing
It's hard
us
to
up over
complain,
here.
You know,
I like it.
You're bringing us up.
I
Bring
like
us
it.
up. I can't remember much what else I did.
6
So.
to midnight right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up, then it's up.
Hey, I got hard after you said that right now. We haven't had 9 since what?
Yeah, I was
4
trying
weeks
to-
ago.
Yeah, I was trying to bring it up. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been here.
It's been a while.
When was the last time I was here?
Fuck.
Was it the bowling?
Huh? Bowling? Yeah, it was bowling.
Damn, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I got fucking long ass hair now. You
They
know?
canceled
I know.
the bowling too.
Yeah, they canceled our bowling. They canceled
I think
our
the bowling's coming
golf.
back. I thought bowling was coming back.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because of the cost saving.
Cost savings.
I think that's the one that they're thinking about keeping because
It's cheap. Doesn't cost us
yeah,
much.
and more people involved.
Yeah. I was telling them like fuck the Christmas party. I was like,
Isn't that
bowling?
canceled too?
It is canceled.
Yeah.
Bowling and golfing is probably the best
Yeah.
events we have and that everyone actually goes to. I was like, fuck the Christmas parties. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck about the Christmas parties. It's just, that shit's so whack. So I was like, just keep the fucking... I know why they didn't do the golfing because it's just... I know that shit is super expensive. And then you have people who just flip carts and, do shit like that. So, but yeah. All right, man. Let's get straight into it. Go touch on sports really quick. We got F1. We're in Imola, Italy, this week. So it's awesome. Can't wait. Go Ferrari.
Yeah, middle of the pack, baby.
Yeah. Fuck. It's hard to watch right now, but hey, it is what it is.
Fix those brakes.
Fix his helmet. Fix everything.
Fix everything.
Fix
fuck.
everything.
Goddamn. The Raiders schedule came out. Pretty excited. Looks like I'm gonna be going to a lot of games this year. My November is booked. I mean, fuck. Got 3 home games and a Charger game to go to that I usually go to every year. So November I'm cooked. Got 2 Monday night games. Our home opener is a Monday night. Our home opener is a Monday night game against the Chargers. I'm fucking stoked about that. I should have brought my fucking vest. I got a Raider vest,
Yeah.
like a biker vest.
Oh, I think you saw.
Oh, you
Sick.
posted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the... Oh, wait, no. They just released it. Never mind. I was going to say, what was the season ticket box this year?
They haven't.
That's what I'm saying. They just
yeah.
released a schedule, so you haven't
Yeah.
gotten your tickets.
Yeah, so I'm wondering what that's gonna be like. Yeah. So I don't think it's gonna be anything special though, because the last 2 were just. That one's the last one, the treasure box. The last 2 before that were just the light up numbers of the Hall of Famers.
I mean, it's still something compared
Yeah.
to some of the other people.
Oh yeah, people get.
Oh, yeah,
trash.
but this is your 5th year?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because the first year was the stadium,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next 2 were just the numbers,
Yeah.
and then this
That's
one
that
was
one,
the
treasure
little
box. Yeah, that's the.
I mean, it's
that's
still
my
like you said.
favorite.
It's still you can get a fucking FedEx envelope.
Yeah.
It was like
the Ben hat.
The Browns hat.
yeah.
But yeah. So I'm excited, super excited about that. Being at the games and stuff. It's gonna be
Got your
awesome.
vest.
Epic. Yep. It's gonna be super epic. Can't wait for my Genty jersey to come in. I ordered that shit as soon as we drafted him.
Maybe
yeah,
I'll
man.
finally get my Crosby jersey.
I ordered it on TikTok. It's cheap.
T-top shop,
No, I'm
baby.
serious.
I know.
Order on TikTok. Yeah.
The money savings though.
Oh, that is true. Money savings, but it'd probably still be cheaper.
Yeah.
The Dodgers, they played today. Did they win?
They
They
Lost 4-2.
8-6-2.
6-2.
Yeah.
Angels always show up against us.
Yes, always. So Dodgers are, dodgering. Shout out to Matt Barnes. Fucking
Matt Barnes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Matt Barnes. What's the fuck his name?
Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes. They finally waived him, and he's not gonna be a Dodger anymore. He's been part of the Dodgers since I can remember. He did a lot of good things. He's done.
Yeah.
He's been a very serviceable player. He hasn't been an all-star or anything, but he's been the glue. How you want to say? He did his thing. So shout out to him.
Yeah, he was a good catcher for all these guys that came up and stuff. So I mean, he learned from AJ Alice. So.
Fucking Kershaw loves that guy.
Yeah, that's the suckiest part is they didn't get one last go around.
Yeah. Well,
Kershaw's pitching tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's pitching tomorrow.
No, I know, but he's been hurt. That's why.
Yeah.
He's
I was just hoping maybe they keep him around for one game.
Yeah. Signed a one-day
Was
contract.
it one day contract? Derek Carr?
Yeah. I know. Shout out to Derek Carr, man. I could finally actually buy a Hall of Fame jersey now, like a actual a fucking vintage jersey of Derek Carr, because now he's retired. I don't have to worry about him being a Saint. So I did like that he posted his retirement with his Raider locker. That looked fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's gonna just forever be Raider. For
Yeah.
that. He was with the Saints, but
Yeah.
I think he's gonna always connect with the Raiders. You think they're gonna bring him back this season for
Yeah, 100%. Like
torch?
the one thing I was saying was if he even has a little inkling that he's gonna return to play football, he's not gonna sign a one-day contract to do the retirement here. But if he's really sold on he's never coming back, I think they'll bring him the home opener.
Yeah.
I honestly do think they'll do that.
If
If he knows I'm done, I'm never coming back, which to me he's made so much money he doesn't need to come back, right?
Yeah.
So
It seemed like it.
I think
he had posted on that he's my first day of retirement.
Yeah. He's going golfing.
Yeah,
Fucking.
hanging out.
Well,
with
look
his
at Brady
family.
though. Brady fucking retired and then came back literally that fucking.
But yeah, but
That's true.
that's like a different beast.
Yeah. And then you never know because one of these playoff teams ends up fucking their quarterback goes down. They might give this fool a call if he's ready. So yeah, but shout out to Derek Carr, man. Happy retirement. Go Raiders. Once a Raider, always a Raider. So yeah, man. Glad to have you back on the dark side and not another team and say fuck you.
Yep.
All right, man. Lakers ended the season. Trash. Luka was sick for the last 3 games. So this, like I said, we were playing with house money. I've told everyone that talked to me about the fucking team. We couldn't change the team into the way Luka would play well. We had to take the roster we had, which was designed for LeBron and AD. So I'm just hoping going into this year they revamp and then we push for the playoffs next year. So yeah. So shout out to Lakers. All right, man. Let's get straight into the pod. I do want to talk about a little bit of mental health since we have Addison back in the building. Because I'm sure you know about this. I'm sure everyone here deals with this. But I read something about functional depression. And it's basically, it's a sort of depression, obviously, where you're not just I'm sitting in the bed, I can't get up, I'm sad and all that stuff. Functional depression is basically you do everything that you're supposed to do during the day. You work, kids or family or whatever, and everything seems fine. But in the back of your mind or in the moment, you are depressed. And obviously your working is suppressing the depression, kind of, you're going to say, but you're still going through it, right? So you're still dying inside, but you're functioning. It's like a functioning alcoholic, functioning drug addict, like that type of shit. It's that type of shit. But have you guys experienced any of that stuff? I mean, I know I do for sure, especially when I'm going through my it's usually right after my birthday into Actually, right now. Now that I think about it. It's just,
living
Well, you're doing good. You're doing well, buddy.
Yeah.
You're functioning perfectly.
I was like, wait.
all cylinders.
I was like, wait, what fucking month? Oh, shit. I was like, this is where I start my fucking free fall.
Don't jump the window right now.
Yeah, man. It's just one of those things where like I start getting into a funk. I don't know what's going on, and then I realize like, oh shit, my mom's death date's coming up, my grandpa's death date's coming up, and it just free fall into Thanksgiving into December, and then I wake up and I like, oh shit, like I've been in depression, So yeah, so that's my, I guess what I know I feel. You guys be?
Yeah, I go through it a lot sometimes. I'm sure, like all of us do. I think for me too, I always get it around my birthday. January is just really weird for me, and I don't know why. I think a lot of it stems from like a lot of bad things happen around my birthday. Like my grandpa died, got into like a car accident, this and that. So like it gets kind of weird. And this year was I got fucked, and even my wife knows like it got really bad. So we had to like really have a sit down and talk about it. So, but I mean, sometimes you don't even realize that you're going through it until like something will just hit and you just kind of snap.
Yep.
I know. I feel bad because like my wife we both go through it, and like I know she takes a lot of the brunt of it. So I feel bad about that, but I'm like trying to get better at it. I keep telling myself I'm gonna look into therapy, or I've started, but I never really actually made appointments and started doing it, which I know I need to. But yeah, I think I don't know if as I just get older, it just gets harder to deal with. So I'm trying to like stop it or get help before it gets worse. So, and I'm not doing that yet, but
yeah,
I will maybe.
Got a plan.
I think
plan.
as you get older,
Idea of a plan.
yeah,
An
I have a plan. Idea of a
Deal of
plan.
cost savings.
Cost savings, not the T word. I think a lot of it has to do with us getting older and not giving like our personality. Just like I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's not that you're just like I'm just gonna act the way I want to because I want to, but when we were younger, growing into adults, like we suppress a lot of stuff and we're able to hide it, and we're like subconsciously like hiding it, right? We know we're hiding it. We can hide it really well. I think when we get older, our minds and shit just like we don't care. Like I'm just gonna break out. I'm just gonna lash out, and it is what it is at that moment, right? And it's much harder to keep down at that moment in time because your body's just like constantly from probably previous traumas of holding it in and all that stuff. So yeah, man, thanks for sharing that. That's I'm sorry. Are you good? I mean,
No, I'm right behind you.
hold hands.
Hero roll. Go backflip.
Yeah, man. I apologize. Ever since I've met you, I know me and you've talked a lot about just depression in general, and going through it. I know me and you've had heart to heart a couple times. I should be checking up on you more.
I'm the same.
Yeah, I know. I think me knowing you like that, I think I should be. I feel bad now because now you saying that, like, obviously we see each other at work and we're smiling, right? Everyone's smiling. We go home and stuff like that, and we don't know what's going on at the house.
I think it's really I've discovered it's really hard for me to check in on people.
Yeah.
Like my best friend, I haven't talked to him in like months, and like I don't talk to him as much. I mean, ever since Rob left, like I still struggle not having him around, and we text, but we don't like.
You guys don't see each other like that anymore.
Just like penis stroke. Oh shit! Let me respond on TikTok. I get to keep a streak up,
Yeah.
So.
No, I
He's like,
Did I respond? No, I'm saying like piggybacking off of that. Like I think lately I've been struggling at work because of that, because they don't have that camaraderie like we had at work. So it's a little bit of being at a new place now for 4 months now, and then wishing that I could have still been at Gilead.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if you're there, it'd be much fun.
And going, not even just the work, because the work I knew. It's the how everyone is at this job. They're not close, and we don't take lunch together. I mean, granted, we don't have a cafeteria, but still, like, they don't eat together. Like, every once in a while, like, yeah, they'll get like pizza and like we'll hang out, but it's like they don't. I mean, I'd see fucking you guys every day, playing basketball, going to lunch, going to breakfast, even like turning around and like seeing Addison and like bugging him while he's in a fucking meeting, or like seeing like Jose and them in a meeting and going like, oh, fucking, you know. And it's like, honestly, lately I've been like kind of sad about, one, not being at that job, and then two, not like, I haven't seen or talked to Benny or Ernie or Javi since we went to Javi's engagement party.
Yeah, that was invited to. Thanks, Javi.
And I talk to them every single day, and I don't even talk. And it's not like I don't want to talk to them, but it's like now I'm busy doing my own shit. And it's like, even if I wanted to hang out with these guys that I work with, they all live either out there or they live somewhere else.
And then your commute back and forth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't.
Yeah, that definitely does like play a role.
Like, I can't do that. So like lately, I've been kind of bummed out. Like, damn, like I miss my guys.
That's interesting you say that, because our culture, and then you went over to there, Chris. I'm really curious about your guys' work, because I know you work for a certain kind of company.
You're also the youngest, right? Not the youngest, but like one of the younger ones.
How is your? I guess how's the like? Do you guys take lunch together?
No, we don't. It's super secluded. Everyone does their own thing. When I first got there, it was one guy, older guy. His name was Alex, Filipino guy. He's the one that showed me the balut for the first time. Oh. And I was like, he was pretty cool. But 5 years into it, obviously, now I'm starting to see what he told me about the company. And he ended up leaving. So I would always have lunch with him every single day. And then ever since he was gone, like, everyone takes their lunch at other times. I just don't go in there anymore in the break room. So it's just kind of like solo at work. Yeah, you're on the team, but you know, the work that I do is mainly like you're at your desk and you have to handle your shit there.
I wonder, like, I'm sure they know you're there, right? If you're not there,
yeah.
Like, but I wonder if it's one of those like jobs you go to and there's like, oh hey, has anybody checked on Chris lately?
No, our office.
You know what I'm saying?
No, our office is like super small.
Yeah,
like it's 13 of us in there, and it's really small. Maybe your house is bigger than our office.
Oh shit,
for sure. The rest of it, we're in a big warehouse, but it's all warehouse space. You know, just we can. I don't even know what the square footage on it is, but just our office is really small. They made it even more secluded. When I first got there, it was kind of like an open plan with cubicles where you can see other people. But then right before COVID, they remodeled everything and they put cubicles, like straight up just little cells, pretty much.
So they knew.
Yeah.
They knew.
Yeah, they pretty much knew. And then ever since then we've had those kind of. So when I sit down at my desk, I have literally like 4 walls around me. And I'm right next to the front door, and I can't even see the front door.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting, like I said, because you guys, well, you two know how I am at work. I'm just like joking and like,
shit.
Yeah, don't do shit.
Yeah, just
you know,
You're laughing a little too hard there. Sorry.
He's like, shit, I'm out of here. Great one.
All right. No, but like, you know, like joking with everyone.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're used to that.
Uh-huh.
They're not used to like having. I honestly am not joking. They're not used to having fun.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, it's just a
Just
culture
like
there.
no, but I mean, that's what I mean. Like joking, like, you know, like laughing, like the other day they're like, oh, you have to buy snacks for like the team, and I was like, okay, cool. Fucking went to Costco and spent like $50-$60, and they're like, oh man, you bought so much. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, fucking, Why not?
They asked you to buy snacks?
Well, because like everyone will like bring like snacks in for like just our little team of like 4 or 5. So they're like, "Oh, it's your week," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, I don't mind." So I went to Costco and I bought fucking the cookie box that has like the Chips Ahoy, Oreos, little baggies. I got these fucking Tajin gummy bears, fucking Gushers, the Pringles mix chips and all that. And they're like, "What the fuck? Like, you bought so much?" I was like, "Yeah, like, you know, like, kind of like trying to like, yeah, like let's all be here for each other, you know, like." I don't know. It's just honestly, it sucks.
Yeah.
It just sucks. No, it like sucks because like no one, like everyone is solo when they go to lunch. No one eats together. Like, yeah, we sit at our desks. Our office is probably like this big. It's like multiple different offices, but like ours is like this big, and like we're just like solo. But then like we will talk and hang out. Like Wednesday, everyone's not there because it's like both shifts are there. But it's just like it's very sad.
Yeah.
It's honestly very sad because it's very solo. And I'm not used to that.
Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm just like, man, I've been doing this for 12 years.
No,
and
I was
like, that sounds just like my life. And you're like, this is sad. And I'm like, man, it's fucking peaceful. I ain't got to worry about fucking nobody telling me shit.
But I think like it's also what you're used to.
Yeah.
I mean, I had fucking 4 years of like every single day we went to breakfast at 9:00 or like 9:15 every single day. 4 of us or 5 of us all went to breakfast, and then at 12:30 we all went to lunch, and we were on lunch for 30 minutes. But like it never failed. I always got to hang out, even if we were all on our phones. Even if we were all on our phones, like watching stupid videos or watching Netflix. Like, well, we were like, there was somebody there.
Yeah.
To be like, "Hey, Addison, look at this stupid fucking penis video." You know, Longanisa. But honestly, lately I've been like, damn. Like, I think it's been making me hate Robert Avalos more.
Oh, I did.
First and last.
Well, I mean, look at. I tell you right now, like I said, I think if you were there now, you would. It's a total like culture change, bro. Like since he's been gone, like I feel like it's been much more.
What?
Like I would just say friendly. Like I feel like people are like, I want to be at work.
Well, Addison was saying, what did you say? Like you guys asked questions to the all hands, and they were like, "Whoa, you guys are asking questions!" Like, yeah, because you guys felt safe.
Well, the funny thing is when he got let go and we went to the first, what's it called? Our first all hands, because they wanted to do it right after everyone got let go, but like
cost savings
displaced from their position. I was like, if you did the fucking employee survey now, it'd be totally different because everybody would be fucking like
9s.
9.
Whoa.
Elon over here.
Yeah,
it's just a total culture change. I mean, you can tell as soon as it happened the next week. It's like everyone. I felt like it felt like everybody's smiling. Everybody everyone is like energetic, like wants to be at work. Like nobody's like looking over their shoulder. Nobody's like worrying. For me, 100%. Going home and waking up the next morning, I lost that anxiety.
How many 6S pictures you guys getting these days?
And it's the ones we send. And it's like our 6S meeting, 35 minutes max.
What do you mean, not 3 hours?
Nope.
No 40. No slideshows.
And we always make fun of it because it's like, man, just imagine this would probably be a 2-hour meeting. I'm like, now we're getting through that and we're getting shit done. Like 35 minutes, wham bam, we're out. Like it's not that crazy, it's
like I said, it sucks.
Yeah,
I honestly hate it.
Well, sorry, man.
Anyways,
if you did your work, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Rob was a great employee, man. I think we really had a very good culture and just camaraderie between all of us. I mean, it's just something that we've built, and somebody tried to destroy it. And he's now.
I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to the fishing trip.
Yeah, it's very
Cancelled.
It's canceled. Cost savings.
Cost savings.
David said he was gonna try to do it again. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he said this year he's gonna. When I talked to him, when I called him to congratulate him, he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "We'll do a fishing trip this year. I'm gonna be there for sure this year."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "You better be." He's like, "Last year, yeah, I was kind of fucked up. Like I wasn't mentally there." And I was like, "All right, man, you're out planning it then."
yeah,
I told him now you're a red badge, bro. You can't just be I'm a contractor and I'm not doing anything. I'm like, you gotta start being fucking friendly, bro. I was like, you're a red badge now, bro. You're
So
a
I
part
was
of
like,
us. You're one of us.
Was it
One
is it
of us.
fourth annual, fifth annual? I think it might be
I've
fourth.
never been.
Fourth.
Yeah, I know. You're still not gonna go.
Jerk. Just kidding.
Every time you guys go, it happens to be something going
I
on.
know.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's move on. I just want to give a little shout out to R&R brand. They've been working really hard and pushing out a lot of product. I repost everything they be selling and showing out. They have really good work. If you have anything, just look in Instagram. I repost their shit all the time. And yeah, man, get you some merch because they be pumping out some crazy ass merch. So yeah, shout out R&R brand. I saw something come across Twitter earlier. It was a little story on X about Denzel Washington potentially being Magneto.
Ooh.
I think I saw that.
I have not.
And the backlash, bro.
No way.
When I tell you, I never thought I would see that on a Denzel post, but bro, it's just one of those. He's white,
Yeah.
and Denzel's black. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It's because Twitter is very much like, if you look at the comments too, it's always like
Yeah.
white people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we should make Ryan Gosling Black Panther then. I'm like, all right.
Oh, relax. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I was intrigued actually. Him playing Magneto, that'd be intriguing. But yeah, man.
I just see him as what was that? Gladiator 2. Everyone has accents except for him.
Yeah.
Except that, as Magneto.
Yeah.
When he goes, "Oh, my man," I was like, "Bro, you said that all day." I didn't know they said that. All right. No, but the crazy thing is about that Gladiator 2, that scene. When I tell you, I felt so uncomfortable when he had the head,
Mm-hmm.
and he was doing, dog. I know it was fake, but fuck, bro, I understand now why he lost the fucking Academy Award or whatever he was supposed to get. Nobody voted for him because of that. They said that specific scene. It was just uncomfortable. I was like, bro, that him doing the little, I was like, oh fuck. Just thinking about it right now. You ever seen that?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, bro,
I haven't seen
it.
it.
Watch it.
Imagine that with Wolverine's head.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Crazy.
Professor X.
All right. Let's talk about player analysts. There's a lot
Hate
of. Well, look, I have a question because Emmanuel Acho, I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's a commentator on, I think, FS1 or some shit. He was an NFL player, but he just didn't cut it. And he just turned into a media person. But he was talking shit about Kevin Durant, or not Kevin Durant. He was talking shit about Steph Curry. No, Jason Tatum. Sorry.
He was saying that they're better without him or something like that.
He was talking shit about Jason Tatum, and he said that Jason Tatum makes the Celtics soft and blah, blah, blah. Kevin Durant fired back at him and told him, like, you've never played basketball. You never played basketball at this level. Like, you shouldn't be able to talk about this stuff. Like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you even quit on your sport. Like, how can you blah, blah, blah. So my question is, one, obviously, do you like players in general that become media people? And two, the second question to that is, do you like when other sports players commentate on other sports that they haven't played? And I'm not saying haven't played as in like they didn't
professionally.
They haven't played professionally. Like they didn't make the NBA, right?
Yeah.
Or
but they might play basketball, but they didn't play professionally.
Yes, they did. You know.
So it's kind of interesting because you think about it. Like, I just said I don't like sports former players being analysts, but then it's like, well, would you rather have a former player analyze the sport or just some random guy? And not random guy, but it's like a Stephen A. Smith that does never. Well, I don't know if he never played.
Yeah, no.
He did play in college, but
No, I
no,
was
he
gonna
wasn't.
because they always show that infographic where he showed like 2 points or whatever bullshit they show. But that's what I mean. Like it's kind of funny for me to say like, nah, fuck, former player analysts. But it's like, well, they kind of, I guess, can kind of know what
They have like insider knowledge.
But then the reason why I said is I don't like Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah.
And then the other day I saw fucking one of the Morris twins on there.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is he going to talk about?
Yeah.
But then there's some players that are good. Tony Romo. Tom Brady. They know, like, they can, like, Tony Romo when...
What's the Olsen guy's name?
Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen. He's good, too.
That's what I'm saying. They are good. So maybe I just hate bad former player analysts.
Well, no. I think you don't like players that suck.
Kendrick. Yeah,
because,
never mind.
Because if it was like...
No.
Do you like Shaq?
Yeah.
See?
I think, yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, maybe I just don't like...
Chuck.
Like...
And I honestly, I think I'm the same thing. I'm on the same level as you, right?
Because, like, Barkley, Shaq, Kenny... Well,
Yeah.
Kenny really... Like,
he was good.
Kenny
Was
Smith?
he was good.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's why they call him the Jet, bro.
Yeah,
That dude
yeah.
was good, bro.
Well, his feet are fucked up now.
Yeah.
He can barely move.
Well,
he was like,
so
me.
are mine.
Yeah, so are mine.
His not feet, his knees.
Oh, is it his knees?
Me too.
Well, it doesn't matter. My back, my knee, my shoulder.
Yeah.
You point at me, it hurts.
Yeah, but I think I'm on the same level as you. Like, I don't like analysts, and I'm very critiquing about analysts, especially if I know you sucked. And don't get me wrong, I'll say this hands down: number 12, 13 player on the bench can probably cook everybody
Yeah, of course.
because they're really good.
Like they talk about the White Mamba
Yeah,
how he's like better, closer to LeBron than you're closer to him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're really good at that. But as a professional at that level, there's a certain level you have to go to be a great player on that stage, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it's like Tom Brady. Like, I will listen to him. Greg Olsen, he was a great player. I'll listen to him. Shaq, Barkley. I know they were. Barkley hasn't won, but he was a fucking great player.
Oh yeah.
The Jet. Fucking KD. Stuff like that. But then when you go, like you saying, Kendrick Perkins, you have what's his name? Lou Williams is on there, and I'm like, yeah, you.
Oh yeah, I
good,
saw. Who
but-
did I see? I saw somebody else the other day, and I was like, what the hell?
So
Like, I think it's just I see random people, and I'm like, what are they doing on there?
yeah.
Like,
I think it has to be. It's a combination of like, obviously you want to know the players know a lot about the game, but they also have to be like entertaining.
Yeah.
and I
vice
think I was
versa
gonna
when it
say the
comes
same
to
thing. I was gonna say the exact
Analysts
same
that,
thing. There's no charisma to them.
Yeah, like you said. Well, like even for like you could say like Shaq and Chuck, like when they analyze things, like it's very dry.
Yeah.
But obviously they know the sport, but they're also entertaining.
Yeah.
And just the show in general is just fun to watch.
That's
Then
what-
you have
yeah.
other ones like Stephen A. Yeah, he doesn't know a lot of shit, but he's entertaining. People like to watch him.
I was gonna say the same exact thing. I think also former players are very dry.
Yeah. And some people just
They're-
know their. Some people just know
Some
their
people
shit.
just don't have personality.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's another reason why I don't like some former player analysts.
Yeah, because they think they can just go in there because they know.
Yeah, and they're just gonna like spit facts.
I
And
mean,
they
like, when
might, but if it's not entertaining, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Like when I saw like Tony Romo was going to be like analyzing games, I was like, I don't know what to expect when he was there, and for sure he was great. And the same with your Tom Brady's and your other players. But some people that are going there are like they're just not good.
But I just think it's
And
interesting.
The thing is, though, too, is to your point, you really can tell who knows their shit and who doesn't know their
Yeah.
shit. Because then you have people who come on that. Oh,
Whoa,
whoa,
crazy.
who show up on the show, and then you're like, I listen to them and I'm like, dog, you don't know shit. Like,
Yeah.
you're a fucking idiot. And then you have people who show up and you're like, oh, dog, this fucking dude knows the
And
game.
you could tell when people do their work. Like I really like what's her name, Mina Kynes.
Yes.
She knows her shit.
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
She's a lady.
But
I think
what is she?
we brought her up one time because some guy was trying to belittle her and say like, oh, you don't know the sport.
What is she on basketball?
Football mostly.
Football?
Yeah, football.
Oh,
Yeah.
football.
She's a Seahawks
Fan.
Mm.
but
Yeah,
yeah, she's good.
No, yeah. I mean, again, if she's has a personality and she knows her shit, I'm sure. Yeah, I probably would like her. But yeah, I don't. There, I guess yes. There's certain ones I don't like and certain ones I like because they're winners.
Anything to say about that?
Yeah, no. Fuck Danica Patrick.
See that's an
Yes.
example right there too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is honestly, that's probably your best take.
Yep.
That is one of the worst.
I didn't even think of that.
That was one of the worst, like, fucking person to put on F1.
Yeah.
And then the questions, like, even I was like, bro, if I would never ask that question. Like, you're fucking, that's so stupid.
I really,
Yeah.
I, honestly, like, I get it. It's all about money. But I really hate that F1 is very, like, caters to rich, famous
Oh, yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Well,
like-
that's
like-
where it brings money, man.
No, I know, and I get it, but it's like, man.
And honestly, to me, it's
Because
crazy, right?
I always think of that one video with Cara Delevingne, where when he's trying to interview her, she's like, no interviews. He's like, well, if you're on the track, you're gonna get fucking interviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you don't give a shit about the
It's
the
just,
sport,
It's just being there.
Mhm.
But then,
that's what I
was
mean.
saying,
Like, it just sucks that they cater to people like that.
the crazy thing about it is, like, if that day never happened,
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have even thought about F1. That when we were driving back from the camping trip and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
listening to that race,
Oh,
I
yeah,
probably
yeah.
would never have. I would never had even looked towards F1 way and never
Yeah.
been as involved or like as engaging.
You've now gone
Engaged
twice.
in-
That's what I'm saying. Engaging and want to be like. I honestly thought like maybe it would have been like one of those like you get hot about something and just like all of a sudden later you're just like, oh, it just goes away.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like now I fucking breathe the sport. Like I read everything. I fucking want to know shit. Like, it's crazy, but it's funny to me that I always think about that. Like if me and you never had drove home that day and you put it on and me listen to it, like say you just forgot about it and we drove
Yeah.
home.
Oh, yeah.
I never would have fucking
That's
never would have looked their way. Right? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
interesting.
But so I wanted to see something, maybe to see how, because they say, oh, this is how you know you're old. When you go to stores, right, and say it's a grocery store that you go to all the time, and like if you were need to go in there to get something, you exactly know where aisle it's on, right? Are you the type when you go in there, if they change the store, you get pissed off?
They did that at my stairs, and I was pissed the fuck off. I was pissed the fuck off. I was like, where the fuck are the chips at? And I went to the fucking chip aisle, and it's now the fucking water and drink aisle. And then I go, okay, maybe it's this one, and it's fucking not the
And it's
aisle
like
next
the-
door.
And the funny thing is, it's like always on the opposite side of the store now.
I'm not even
Yeah.
joking. They changed the whole Stater Brothers, and I was fucking heated.
Yeah.
I was like, I know this is the fucking aisle that has the sriracha because it's in the international foods aisle,
Yeah.
and now this isn't the right aisle.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I was fucking heated.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I'm the type of guy too. Like I don't like lounging inside the store.
Nope.
My
My
wife
mom
likes to.
loves it. My mom, I'm like,
They like
Mom,
to like
Oh.
walk
I'm like, Mom, you better have a
around.
fucking
around.
a list
Yeah.
and a fucking map, a fucking of
Yeah.
which aisles you need to go. And
Yeah.
she's like, nah, we'll be quick. And then fucking 45 minutes
Yeah.
later, we're
Me?
checking out.
I can't do
I'm
a
in.
store trip like that.
Go straight to where I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Pay for that bitch, and I'm out.
Yep.
Like I'm not. Yeah.
And the other thing too, is that the Stater Brothers, they're redoing it. I don't know. I guess they're all changing all of them. So now they're, the check stands used to be like the size of that table.
yeah.
Now they put 2 check stands where one was, and they split them in half. It's really, I have to take a picture. And now like the little conveyor belt is literally like this big.
Well, that's weird.
And then they have like one person here that has the conveyor belt on this side, and then the other person's like
They're doing the Aldi thing. Aldi
Is that
has
Aldi?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
I don't know
Aldi
how
has that.
Aldi is, but it pisses me off even more now because I'm like,
Yeah.
what if I have a bunch of shit? And I'm not joking. They're little conveyor belts like
Yeah.
this big now. It's like
They took that shit from Aldi.
because like Superior, they have like it where
Well, what was that?
Superior. That's how we say it.
No, I like how you said that. I was like,
You're a little,
I was like, yeah.
some on it. Yeah, I heard it.
I was like, whoa, say that again?
They have it where like when you pay it like flips.
It flips
Yep.
the thing. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. It's like a double. It's a
Yeah,
double
and then
conveyor
like you
belt.
bag your own shit.
That's probably the best one.
Yeah.
You bag your own
That
shit
is,
while
yeah.
we're charging this person for their shit.
Superior has that, but they got that from Food for Less.
Dude, that's
So
that's my time to shine
that's
right there.
That's the good one.
My mom can go out and do all the shopping, but once it comes to the register, I'm gonna bag all of these before the last thing in our thing.
Chris is putting
comes up.
Chris is putting the watermelon with bread.
Oh no,
On
dude,
top of the
bread. No,
Top of
you,
the eggs.
you sort it. You sort it on the
I know.
conveyor belt. What the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about?
But that
Come on,
that
man.
No, but that one's good. Like
used
I
to
like
bag
that one. But
groceries, huh?
like I said, I gotta take a picture. I gotta take a
Never
picture of
did.
my Stater
Nope.
Brothers now.
Nope.
Because I hate it.
I just
I'll tell you. You take a picture. I'll take a picture of the Aldi one. Aldi one.
I never
is
been to
exactly the
Aldi. I hate it though. This,
Yeah.
like I said, they changed everything. They made like, so the front had like drinks and like other like energy drinks, like a big glass
same.
4-door one. It's gone now. I don't know where the fuck. And they put like a little sushi spot up there or some chicken spot up there.
Yeah.
The back where the meat is. They made it that smaller. I'm like, what the fuck are we? What's going on here?
Longanisa.
the meat in the back.
I used to bag groceries in high school, so
really.
that's what I'm saying. You'd be
Oh,
Yeah.
I never
Tips.
did that. I was just
I
That was
used to
part
do
of-
that. I used to do the same thing.
yeah.
out of the
That's
whole.
crazy.
Oh yeah, that's right. You worked over there.
Come on, bro.
Forgot
I was pretty good at that too.
forgot about that.
Um,
but yeah,
I actually I used to work when I used to reset the shelves. That was my job, to like fuck everyone's up. Days
Oh
up.
yeah.
So lady would be like, "Where's this aisle?" I'm like, "Oh, we just moved it over there." She's like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!" I'm like, "Damn, all right, man, just do my job."
My bad. Sorry, Miss Johnson.
All right.
nah, I hate it.
Let's move on to all of us have tattoos, right? There's a big
I don't.
there's a big
Addison gets one every week.
there's a big trend going on right now with being put to sleep by these celebrities and getting these tattoos. How do we feel about that?
If I had the money, I'd do it.
Shit, I mean,
Yeah.
Shit, if I had the
get
money,
knocked out for
if
8
I had
hours.
the money, I'd have a body sleep by now.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw who was it that just got theirs? Was it Anthony Richardson?
Anthony Richardson
He,
did that.
he did it, and I'm like, that's all he got. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a full, like, huge piece. And it
Well,
wasn't
like Lonzo,
it was big,
Lonzo,
obviously.
LaMelo,
The Mellow Ball did it.
he
Yeah.
got his whole
Crosby
back.
did too, right?
Crosby,
Yeah.
Crosby's, but
Oh, yeah.
his piece was huge.
Whoa,
Like
LaMelo's.
I'm
No,
sure
LaMelo's
LaMelo's
huge.
Not to mention his penis.
His Longanisa. His LaMelo's was fucking. Melo's was
His
the
whole back.
yeah,
Whole back.
Yeah.
whole back.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like if you.
But
have
you know what though?
money-
I did read some guy died doing that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's crazy because you.
But I
do all
don't.
that
I think
shit.
the guy died not from the anesthesia. I think he had like a heart attack
Oh.
or so under anesthesia. I don't know, but he died. I was like, damn! Imagine getting tattooed and die.
That's what I'm saying,
Did
man.
they
You're all dead. Like, do I finish this?
Or, what do we do here?
What do I do
Do I
here?
just write
Uh,
penises?
I don't think he wants to go without this.
Well, I mean, I guess that would scare me now that you mentioned that. But I mean,
Have you ever been knocked out? Not like anesthesia, like
yeah,
gas.
when I got my wisdom teeth taken out.
Yeah,
You guys,
Yeah, when I had my my wrist surgery.
Chris?
Nope.
Yeah, when I had my wisdom teeth taken out too.
That shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was on the table
Until you count back.
and the story's even crazier, right? So I break my wrist. They set up surgery.
How old are you?
15,
Okay.
16. Set up surgery. I go into the surgery room. I finally get prepped. They pull me in. I'm on the table and I'm laying down, and then some guy comes in. And he starts poking me, right? He's like, "Oh, I'm getting."
He didn't work there.
I'm getting. Well, no,
He put something in my hand.
Dog,
Can you feel this?
can you hold this real quick? He's like, "Oh, I'm
that
gonna
Longanisa?
I'm gonna set you up for the anesthesia." He's like, "Well, it might little pinch, whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And then he's just staring at me, right? And I'm like, like whatever. And he's like, what school do you go to? And I was like, Nogales. He's like, oh, my son goes to Nogales. And then I end up knowing the guy because the guy plays basketball with me. So like he takes his fucking mask down. I'm like, I know this dude. He's like, this is my dad, my dude's dad, right? And I'm like tripping out right before.
It's like, what a small world.
Yeah.
He's like, what a small.
And he's like, oh, and he said he put something up, and then he's like, oh, you're gonna see a little like dark, not dark, but it's like it was I want to say it's like beige liquid. It started going down the tube, and I'm looking at it. He's like, all right, man, go ahead and count back from 10. He's like, you probably won't make it that far, but just go ahead and start. And I was like, 10. Accepted. And I'm like watching the fucking liquid go into my vein, and I'm like 10, 9, and I'm just out.
Yep. Yeah, mine was like, they're like, all right, start counting back. I'm like 10, 9, woke up at home.
Yep.
I don't remember.
Really? I woke up at the bed, but
I couldn't even make it to the table. The guy's like, oh shit, this guy, you move him. I don't even remember counting.
Yeah, they were like, start counting back, and I was like 10, 9.
Yeah, I was out like a light.
So again,
Never
back to your
had
question,
none of
I
that.
would try, but it is kind of interesting. Because the other thing too is they don't know how your body's gonna react.
Yeah, I think I would be too
getting the
scared
work
to do that, especially because just because it's
I would do the
it's
numbing. I would do the numbing shit, but I don't think
Yeah.
I'd do the pass out.
Yeah, I know. To me, it's just too scary for me to even think about doing that
Mhm.
because it's just what you said. Like you don't know.
Yeah, that guy, like I said, I believe he had a heart attack or a stroke or whatever, one of those things, and yeah, he died getting his back done.
Yeah, you just don't know what your body's gonna
I'll never
react
have
to.
enough money, so I don't have to worry.
All right, man.
It's expensive.
I have a new segment today. I text you guys about can I cancel? Right.
Ow.
The segment is called "Can I Cancel?" and it's basically you bringing up something that you would want to cancel. And it could be anything. Could be a person. Could be a thing. Could be an action. Could be a dance. Could be music. Whatever. But I thought I actually got this from Wild 'N Out, so thought it would be pretty cool to cancel something or think about something to cancel. So, you guys have anything you guys want to cancel?
Yeah, I do. I want to cancel the Whataburger at Las Vegas because now everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Whataburger versus In-N-Out," because In-N-Out is in Vegas now too.
Did you see the fucking?
been in Vegas.
Yeah,
In-N-Out?
no, but did you see,
I just barely figured it out.
Yeah, it's been
Like,
there.
no,
I think last weekend.
no, yeah. So the Vegas one is right there by the stadium, but they're building that big ass fucking one in the Strip.
That's the one that I heard about. I didn't
The
know
Vegas one in the Strip.
Yeah,
They're
Where they
building
building
it
it?
in and out.
It's a 3-level.
Yeah.
Where are they building it?
I'm not sure. I just saw the fucking thing.
I mean, again, I wouldn't go to anywhere on the Strip to eat like that, like In-N-Out. But
Well, it's probably gonna be next to the M&M store.
Probably. Yeah.
but what I'm saying is like that's cool, but yeah,
Fuck Whataburger.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
When I saw that, I saw like the videos. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna do In-N-out versus Whataburger." I'm like,
and they're gonna find out which one's better,
yeah.
Cool.
which is fucking In-N-Out. They're
Next,
gonna
the
get
next
some
time we
trash
go,
ass
we'll
burger.
do it. We'll
No,
do it.
I ain't gonna fucking spend money on Whataburger. Fuck that.
I'm canceling it right now.
Exactly.
I'm saying we're canceling it right now.
Exactly.
Fuck Whataburger.
Fuck Whataburger.
Cancel Whataburger.
Fuck.
I never been, but yeah, fuck that place. Yeah, whatever.
Fuck that place.
I'm trying to think of what to cancel. I don't know.
Cancel Wallaby.
Cancel traffic.
Cancel traffic.
Fuck, dude. COVID. That was the best drive I've ever.
It really was.
Shit.
No cars on the street.
No cars on the freeway, man. I was doing a hunting. I was doing above the speed limit. A little bit
I
above
was
the
doing the
speed
speed limit.
Let's just say right now, I'm always got somebody in my car because I'm taking the carpool.
Cancel the carpool.
No, keep it
Cancel
on.
the
No,
Keep going.
actually, yeah, they need more fucking fast tracks. I need a fast track on the 57 the whole way.
Damn.
And faster on the 605.
That's what I'm saying. More fast tracks, baby. Bring them. I'll pay it. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. Mm-hmm.
I'll pay a fast track toll.
Cancel fast track tools.
I don't know, man. I guess it can get pretty pricey.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, I figured when they did
Dude, hold on. I used that shit to go to Addison's house. From my house, there's a fast track on the 10 now. It's like $170. I'm going like 100 in the fucking fast track, and then there's some jack wagon going 80.
No, dude. When the 10 to the 110, I was like, oh, I'm gonna take that every day. I went on it. It cost me $25 one way to go. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
This is $1.70 one way to Addison's house. I do it every time, and there's not even any traffic. I just do it so
I'll still pay the $170.
I just do it so there's no cars in my way when I'm fucking flying.
Yeah. Addison?
I don't know.
Doing the speed limit, right?
I was going off people.
I'm going around fucking 85, 90.
You're going off people?
I was thinking canceling people.
Who you want to cancel?
Y'all might think it's personal, but I don't really fucking like Tyrese Halliburton.
Me either. Me either, bro. I don't know what it is. I fucking hate that guy.
It's not insulting, but I mean, now that he's playing well, but
fucking cancel fucking Hallie. You piece of shit.
Sounds personal.
It is a little personal, and especially with his dad, like with the Bucks game.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know why I hate that guy.
Me too.
I mean, he was a good player on our team, but then we were stupid and got rid of him. So.
Cancel.
But after that, that's when I was like, oh, this guy sucks.
That's when we should cancel.
When he started playing really good. So let's go Knicks.
Yeah, go Knicks. I want the Knicks to win it all. I would be so happy if the Knicks won it all. It would be so good for them. I don't want Indiana to win. I don't want anybody from the West to win.
I don't mind the Timberwolves.
I wouldn't mind the Timberwolves.
I don't want that. I don't want them because they beat us. So I honestly I don't want
Timberwolves Knicks.
Whatever it
I don't
is,
know, dude.
whatever it is, I think it'll be a low audience.
If Denver gets past the Clippers,
I don't think
I don't think the Wolves can beat them. It's just what I feel.
I don't think Denver's gonna win.
No,
I think so. I think they're gonna win. I think the Clippers
I
are gonna.
think Denver's the only one on that side that could win it.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like I don't think West. I think OKC's gonna beat them.
Yeah, but I think whoever comes out of the West, I don't know if they can beat the East.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of Pacer games. I watch the Knicks play, and they look pretty good. I just go because I like to watch Cat. Oh my god, good stuff.
Oh my god.
Imagine him playing against his old team.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody to cancel. I can't think of anybody right now.
I want to cancel fucking the fucking parking enforcement. These motherfuckers out here, dog. Look, I'm all for getting people who are doing stuff that's not what you're supposed to be doing, parking near fire hydrants. But these motherfuckers that drive around here with the La Puente, city of La Puente shit, dude, they take their job way too far. Like it's one of those things that it's just like they think they're cops. It's like we need to cancel them because I'm tired of them. I'm gonna beat one of them up one day. Yeah. One of them yelled at my wife actually. And he's lucky. I have to, and it's always I always get mad.
They do when you're gone.
Yes. When I'm gone, I'm never around. And, at this moment, I'm like, dude, because I'd fucking kill somebody, bro.
He's gone. Go yell at his wife.
Yeah. He's not there. His car's not there. Let's go fuck with his house. That type of shit. But, yeah, man. So let's cancel parking enforcement. Fuck you guys.
Pretty sure I've said this before in the podcast the first time, but I was like, cancel the people that park in front of your fucking house. I fucking hate those bastards.
Every time I go to Addison's house, I park in front of the neighbors.
I don't mind that, but like when I'm like, because I park in front of my house now, and then people park in front of my house, I'm like, oh man, I got to park in my garage. I know it's kind of stupid to say, but
I got to park in my garage.
Because then and then my wife wants to leave. I have to move my car, and I got to pain in the ass. So
yeah,
it's like an unwritten rule, like to at least not park in front of its house, especially like
that is you're fucking 100%. That is the one thing like that annoys the shit out of me sometimes. Like you and I see this shit on just videos sometimes. It's like people get mad like they're parking on the other side of the street in front of somebody else's house, and then that person is like, "Hey, can you not park there?" And they're like, "I could park wherever I want." Motherfucker, do you not know the unwritten rule?
Yeah.
Like you could park in front of your house. That is your right to park in front of your house. But when you start parking across the street, that's their parking, right? It's I don't know. It's fucking.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm split on both ways because I don't have too many cars. But the thing is, neighbors have like a shitload of.
Well, I was just saying, I have everyone around me has at least 3 to 4 cars.
That's where I'm like
for the longest time. I only have 2, and I used to put them in the garage, but then I have nowhere to put my fucking trash can, so I started parking in front of the house.
That's the one thing.
And then like it's always the
right
person
there.
across the street that has their
Cancel
spot
trash
in front of them that like,
Dude.
let me park over
Right
here
in
by
front-
this jack wagon
right
instead
in-
of parking in front of my house.
Right in front of my house, there's like a little spot. It's just a little spot. Maybe a little Toyota Corolla could fit right there. We got our neighbors, and they had 2 cars when they first got there. Yeah, I know. Their kids grew up. Now his kids has to go to work. He has his own car. Now he parks his car in front of that little spot right there. He's got a TLC, a TL,
Uh-huh.
the Acura TL. So it's just longer than that spot.
Yeah.
And that's where we put the trash cans. And every Thursday, like my mom goes out, she puts the trash cans out. He puts them on top of the
Curb.
the curb,
Really?
and then he leaves because he leaves early.
Hell nah.
Like my mom leaves like around.
Do they still take the trash?
Huh? Well, the thing is, he leaves right after my mom. So my mom, she leaves, she takes out the trash, and then he puts it on top at nighttime. And then in the morning he ends up leaving. He just doesn't put it on.
Wow.
He's an 18-year-old.
That's
And I'm
fucked up.
like,
I would
I'm
yell
like,
at
what the fuck? I've already told his dad a few times. I was like, hey, if he does, I don't care if he moves it, but put it back because if not, they're not gonna
Yeah.
take the trash.
If they don't
And
take,
he's like, yeah.
if they don't take the trash, I'll tell you right
So
now.
I'm waiting for the one day where they don't take the trash. I'm gonna put my shit over there. I'm gonna take their cans, and I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm not gonna return these. You can call the landlord.
No, what
But-
I would do is
Because I've already given them two chances. On that third one, I'm not.
I'm dumping the trash
Oh.
in front of their house.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm taking a dump on his windshield.
Well, the thing is, we're a duplex, so if it's his house is in the back, so mine's in the front. I can't dump it in the
No,
front.
I'm dumping it right in front of his door.
I'm not gonna drive all the way.
Sorry, bro.
I'm not gonna walk all the way around.
Yeah, but
But
all right.
yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Keep the 2 cars. Sorry.
All right. There's this word game I've been seeing on TikTok. It's basically you play it with 2 people. You can play it with 3 or whatever you want. But basically, you try to all say the same word, right? And you get 3 chances. So basically, what it is at the count of 3, we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then whatever's on your mind, we all say a word, random word, right? And then from
you can do it.
huh? Oh no. And then from those 4 words, we all try to find a common word, and we go 1, 2, 3, and we say it again.
Yeah.
And we see, we only, like I said, it's only 3 chances, right? So we try to see if through those 3 chances we can come up all with the same word, and first try.
All right.
Count it down.
Yeah, ready?
I'm scared.
Count it down.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Penis. Penis.
What? Who did you say? Longanisa. You said
penis.
Hey, you said it was 2. You said no. He said penis.
I was like, we're all gonna get this on the first try.
Honestly, I was jiggling between those 2 words.
Whoa.
I was like this.
We won. That was exactly that's exactly what I was looking for.
Man, locked in over here.
Yeah, we're fucking locked in. Oh my god! All right, let's get into our Addison song of the week.
We all jumped off the cliff on that one.
You go ahead.
Addison, what?
penis.
Addison, I'm
Do
sorry.
it yourself.
I said it on the last episode that we had with Chris and them that I didn't do it because I was scared because I didn't know which one was the Addison song of the week. Because I never do it. It's usually Rob.
Yeah.
So I looked at it and I was like, fuck, this is super intimidating. I don't know which one it is.
Just say any song.
So I just didn't say one.
Let's
Not even
see.
a song on there.
I did update it. I have 3, I think, because I think the last time you guys did was Turnstile. I think.
Yeah.
No.
No, the one before that, I think.
The Hello Goodbye, I think was the last
Oh,
one.
okay. Well, I put 4 songs then. Turnstiles, Never Enough. Gorilla Biscuits, New Direction. Arctic Monkeys, Red Right Hand, and then Interpersonal by the band Turnover, which I put that on because I'm seeing him this weekend. So
awesome.
I've been really rock heavy lately, so I'll try to
Is
mix it up.
that red right hand? That's from that's on Peaky Blinders, right? Also.
Yeah, but it's the cover, so the Arctic Monkeys covered it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
okay.
like you're right.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's a good song.
Yeah, so those are my songs.
Have
for
you
the
guys
week.
seen that that rock band that just came out? They're called
It's like I talked about the video game. Like, damn, another Rock Band.
Rock Band was dope though. Me and Chris used to play that shit all the time.
Yeah.
I don't have my phone and I don't have their name, so I can't talk about them right now. All right. Thank you, Addison, for hitting us with your Addison song of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Is there anything else that I have here that we want to talk about?
I
No.
got some questions if you guys want.
Yeah. What's up, man?
All right. Let's see what I put canceled here. Halberin.
1, 2, 3. Penis.
Penis. Yeah.
Penis.
I just had some random questions I saw on TikTok and I took screenshots. So the first question was, are there things you used to do? Wait, are there things you used to enjoy that you don't? What the fuck? I'm having a stroke over here. Are there things you used to enjoy that don't bring you joy anymore?
Hmm.
That's a good question.
That's a.
I don't even know the answer.
That is a great question. Is there something that we used to do that gives you joy that doesn't give you joy anymore?
Yeah, fucking clubbing. I hate that shit now. So fucking annoying.
Staying up past 10 o'clock.
Why is it? Well, nah, that I still do. But
Yeah,
fucking
that's what I do.
anywhere
in
where
my
it's
bed.
super too loud. Like,
Yeah.
where
He's all
where
anywhere
it's
super too loud.
Well, I mean, like, look, I mean, I would say that, I mean, you know me. We used to go everywhere,
Yeah.
anywhere, events. Now it's like, if I'm not going to a fucking Raider game, like, don't invite me to a place where there's a lot of fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do not want to go. I don't, like, I get too, and the funny thing is crazy too. Like, I don't know if it's anxiety, but when I know I'm going somewhere that there's a lot of people going to be there and I know it's like a big place that has a lot of people, I get that, like, do I even want to go? Like, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to go because I want to, like, people invite me, right? Friends or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I want to go. And it's like, do I really want to go? Like, you know?
Yeah, no, I got you.
It's that fucking
I think the thing that gets me that is the not knowing the parking situation there.
everything. You start thinking about everything, like
I don't care about the other people. Like just the
how far
parking
it is,
situation.
how
like,
far I have to drive over there.
Rob's like these old ass
Where
motherfuckers.
where am I gonna park?
Same way.
The drive home.
Yeah.
like that's how like I started thinking all that.
I'm
shit.
definitely second guessing it if I have to pay for parking.
Yeah.
If I have to pay for parking, like
It's got to be something like I really want to fucking do.
Yeah.
'Cause even
Mhm.
like going to like a game, I'm like, damn, I kind of like don't want to drive out there. Don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Rather just be at home, watch it.
Yeah.
But
you get better angles anywhere.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. No, you
Yeah.
do. That's the
Yeah.
100%.
let's see. Tell me something you still do to keep your nostalgia of your childhood alive.
Play video games.
Play video games.
That's exactly what I thought you were gonna say.
Play
Penis.
video
What's
games.
a?
Play
I don't.
penis.
I don't really play much video games, so it's hard for me to like to think about that. Even for like when I had N64 and stuff, I only had like 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's listening to the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack,
Mm.
Oh, that's a good one.
1 and 2. I
That's
still
a good
listen
one.
to it almost daily.
Awesome.
So it brings me back memories to playing video games. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just playing video games.
I don't even
in
do that
general.
as much anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know when's the last time we played.
Shit. I haven't played in about 2 weeks for sure.
I guess it's basketball
Is
for
it-
me. I play basketball every Wednesday, and
Yeah.
it's over 35 club. We're going. Oh,
Mhm.
Ernie's not 30. Over 30 club.
Mm-hmm.
That goes.
I'm even
like,
scared to play basketball now. I don't even know if I want
Yeah.
to play any sports.
I'm telling you, the first last time we played I went first crossover. I was like, my groin. Ah.
Oh man.
6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Questionable.
No, they brought back. Remember we talked about the 100 people versus the gorilla before.
Yeah, we talked about that. I know it's back.
It's back again, right?
I forgot what we had said.
I have no idea what we said. I could almost guarantee we probably said that the gorilla would win.
The gorilla.
But I'm starting to understand, and then I don't know if it's just me being, seeing a lot of shit that the 100 guys probably would win.
I think the 100 guys could
I
win,
think-
but you're gonna lose a lot of
Well,
them.
I think it depends. I think it depends what.
I don't
what,
really,
no,
what
I don't
man.
really
Yes,
think you're gonna.
Because if you get 100 regular men, right? Like I'm talking about
Well-
like regular
so I-
regular.
one thing we talked about this at work, and I said the only thing that I would say is the caveat is the 100 guys are there to kill, just like the gorilla's there to kill. It's not like oh shit, that guy just got punched in the face and died. Now I'm scared.
Yeah.
No, it's 100 people fighting a gorilla to kill, to win. It's not like now I'm scared. No, you're there to fucking kill. That has to be
You have to factor in
No,
that
but
stuff.
that's
the one
factor.
thing. That's the one factor that has to be factored in.
But that's a good factor. But at the same time, though, too, is like if you get 100 regular men, I don't think they win.
Yeah,
Like I get it. Like I get like what you're saying. Like if we go to try to kill this fucking gorilla, 100 regular men ain't gonna kill this motherfucker. I don't think, obviously. But if you get like the 100 baddest men on earth, like I'm talking about like the fucking ruthless motherfuckers, 100 of them, I think they can win.
I think 100 regular men can win.
I don't know.
I saw this one where
I think so because I really think the gorilla would get tired.
No, I know that. I think
that was the thing that I was gonna say. They went with ChatGPT and they said
Yeah,
100 Brock Lesnar's versus one gorilla, and they said you would automatically lose at least 40 of them, and then the rest of them would like just jump on. Like you said, it has to be kill or be killed.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. It can't be like you can't think about it.
Yeah.
Like I really think 100 regular people could win. Like I said, I agree. You're gonna lose plenty of people, but like 100 people, like
it is a lot. I'm gonna tell you.
and again, it's like I said, it's not. No one's scared. Like that's the one thing. Like I said, that has to be done is like no one can be scared. Like I mean, obviously you can see some shit happen, but then you're like, no, I gotta fucking kill this gorilla, and you're gonna try.
But that's the thing though too about being human. Like 100 regular people, nobody's ever seen that before. And yes, you might go into 100 being like, we have to kill this motherfucker, or we're gonna die. But then you see 50 of you die in front of you, and you're like, I don't want to be the next 50.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that type of shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, your point is 100% correct. If you go in there not being like, we got to kill this motherfucker, we've already lost the battle. But you're like taking into account these regular smegular guys have never been in this kind of situation. And that's what I mean. Like, if you get the 100 of the baddest dudes, they've been in, you know, that or kind of situation before, and it's like their mindset, they're probably not gonna, you know, waver. Mm-hmm. But regular guys, you see the first 10 die, you probably like, I don't want to get my fucking my longanisa pinched.
Yep.
You know?
Well, maybe.
well, maybe.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be the first.
Gorilla's longanisa.
I don't want to be in the first 35 for sure.
That's what I'm saying. You know. That's
yeah, for sure. Not in this body.
Yeah.
No.
Not without my ankle braces.
I'm gonna be racing after the gorilla.
I don't have any, boys.
Yeah, my ankle.
I don't have any fucking.
All right. Yeah, man. We are getting to the end of the pod. Again, Addison, thank you for joining us again.
Yeah.
Please don't be a stranger. We love having you on the pod. We
You
always
can come whenever you want.
Like I said,
wherever you want.
when this camera turns out, you're gonna be coming. Yeah, you could be here anytime you want, man. Anytime you feel like you want to just pop up. You know, I told you, when you're in the neighborhood, you're in the neighborhood, man.
Appreciate it.
You're always welcome here. And we get to that end of the pod, and we leave you with this. I have one, and it says, "Never refriend someone that tried to destroy your character, money, or relationship. A snake only sheds its skin to become a bigger snake."
Ooh. I mean,
Yeah. Longanisa.
3, 2, 1.
Penis.
I don't know where we're going there. I was gonna say Longanisa.
Oh my god, that shit was hilarious. It's funny how we all like that. Yeah, that was funny. All right, man. Well, that's it from us. That's episode 134 of the Werkz, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Back, baby. Shout out Juice on the beat.